That applause means that it is showtime. Uh-oh. Hey, girlfriend Peggy. Hey, honey. Wait a minute. Where's my girlfriend? How come I cannot get her? Oh, there her.
I slipped backstage somehow.
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Look at that. Raw Talker's already in the building. Chase is ready to get it started. He's been waiting 2 weeks.
So he missed us last week, huh?
I guess so. I
That's
guess so
awesome to know
because
that we were missed.
he is here and ready to go. That's what he says. Oh, I missed you, beautiful ladies. I'm
Oh,
clapping. Well, thank you. We're gonna clap for you right back. That's right. There she is. There she is. Girlfriend Peggy is here. Chase is here. Welcome all the Raw
good to
Talkers
see
to the
you.
building. That's right. Make sure you check in and say hello. We love to hear from you, whether you're on
Yes.
Facebook or on YouTube or whatever it is you got going on. Girlfriend Peggy, you look so lovely tonight. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a challenging week, but I am doing well.
Yes, yes, thank you. Well,
Yes.
join the club. It's, everybody I talk to who has one kind of challenge or another. It's always something going on. And you know how they say if it's not one thing, it's another. Well, that means, this is how I take it. When it stops being something, then you're dead. That's how you know it's over when it ain't, but as long as there's something else going on, as long as there's another challenge, as long as there's some a problem that needs our attention and solution, then we're still here amongst the living. We got it going on. When it stops happening, it's over. It's a done deal. So I'll take the challenges. What about you?
No choice. You have no choice but to take them. You got to take them
Yeah,
and keep it moving.
and keep it moving, and that we will do. So yeah, we had some things going on last week, but we're here this week, and that's all that matters. And girlfriend Peggy we had a good conversation. She brought up a subject that we thought was definitely worth sharing with you and getting your opinion on. And that is what happens when your ex starts to date. And this can go both ways. We kind of leaned it more towards a female who is now separated or divorced from the father of her child or children, and what happens in the relationship when he starts to date. But it can go either way. It can be when she starts to date or when he starts to date. What happens with the children, and uh, how do you govern that? How do you decide uh, when children are going to be introduced into the relationship, and how do you work all of that out? It's a very delicate situation. And so that's what we wanted to talk with you about tonight, to see what your experience has been, to see how you feel about it. Even if you've never experienced, what is it that you think that you would do, or what do you think are the best ways to handle a situation where your children are going to be around someone who you don't know, who you haven't met before, and they might have extended periods of time of being around this person. And what is their character, and how do they treat your children? Do they have children of their own? uh, and even people who have their own children don't always like your children and won't always treat your children fairly. So what is the character of this new person, and how do we fit it all into this equation that we call family, even if it's an untraditional family situation? So I said, well, dang, girlfriend Peggy, I think you got a point there. So definitely let's talk about it. And so that's what we're doing tonight. Chase said that we look so good. That's so nice of you to say. Thank you, honey. Checks in the mail, not, but we love you. We cherish your compliments. Trust and believe. It's always nice as a lady to receive a pleasant compliment from a man. Yeah, we like it. We like it. Yeah. And so, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I think maybe girlfriend Peggy may have muted herself. Did you mute yourself? Is the baby talking? Does he know that you're on doing your show and he wants in on the action? Is that what's going on? Hmm. I don't know. Look, I have to go back and forth.
It's not muted. Okay, now it's on mute. See? Yeah,
Okay.
I'm mute, but when I can't really hear him back in the back of his bottle and listen, see him. So he can.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you said. It was breaking up. But Chase said that Sister Patterson on a show that she did with her daughter Tiffany Pollard said to another teen mom star on a show that they wild ones together like family therapy. She said it very well. Have we seen it? No, I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it, but I have lived some of it, I think, but I haven't seen it on TV. You know what I mean? So is the baby doing his thing, girlfriend Peggy? Yeah. The baby is doing his thing. So we can talk about you and doing your thing. So that's the subject for tonight. What happens when your ex starts to date and now there are people around your children who you don't know? Do you have a system set up? Is that what you do to vet somebody? Uh, do you have to work that out with the ex as to how you're going to handle it? Let's see. Chase says babies are precious, they are blessings, we can handle his screams. She talks about how people are very free to just open their children up to people freely. The person on the show that you were referring to, she's the one who talks about how people are very free to just open up their children to people freely. And your own relatives can be dangerous. I think I know more people who have been sexually assaulted by their father, uncle, cousin, grandfather, you name it, a male figure in the household to whom they're related. Now you're talking about introducing your children to a person who you don't know at all. So, what is it that you do to make sure that you know about this person? Do you ask them for their driver's license information? Do you subject them to a background check? Do you all have a time when you all meet together? It's just once the relationship gets to the point where you're going to be serious about one another, then I think maybe a family gathering or meeting or understanding might be in order. But when somebody is just randomly dating, they haven't made a decision to settle down with any one person. I would think that the rule should be that the children do not, under any circumstances, get introduced to this person at all. Give them some time, give nature time for them to vet themselves naturally uh based on their behavior. Chase said that he was hurt by a step parent, and that can be, that can be true. That's what happened to poor little Cinderella. A step parent might be good to their own children and neglect yours because your children don't belong to them and they don't care. It can be a sad state of affairs. Chase says yes ma'am. Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. He agrees, and we know that that can happen. And so what do you do? Have you ever been in that situation? uh, what do you do when it comes to your children being around new people who you don't know, and you're not around when that person is around because your ex is gone across town or down the street or wherever they are. You're not privy to be in their presence all the time around these children to see how they're treated, especially if the children are not old enough to talk and let you know what the hell is going on with them. So we wanted to hear from you and see what were your thoughts about that. Girlfriend Peggy just needed to step away for a moment. I can tell you, I have never had that situation, so I don't know. My children were adults. They were, going off to college when I got divorced. Hey baby, how you doing? You all right? Let me see who you are, because I'm doing something different. Oh, oh, my woo boo. My woo boo. Hello, woo boo. Oh, woo boo, I love you. I got to call you. Look at me. Look at me. That's my woo. And congratulations to Monique. She always comes through, checks in just to see how we're doing over here, and we appreciate that greatly. Yes. So, but if you've ever been in that situation, let us know what you did, because I've never been there. I don't know. I've had some other really really touchy situations, but that is not one of them. That is not one of them. Oh, you love me more. I was worried that you wouldn't love me. Hi, Aunt. How you doing? What's going on, baby? Nice to see you in the building. Welcome all the Raw Talkers to the building. Thank you for joining us. Make sure that you take some time later on to go back to YouTube to Real As Women Raw Talk and like this show for tonight, and share it. We would appreciate it greatly. We just love having you in the building for sure, for sure. Okay. Yeah, but I've never been in that situation, so I don't know. I know what I think I would do. I know what I think I would like to do, which is what I've already mentioned to you so far, which is it would mean that I would need to meet this person. I would need to be able to get their information. I want to know your name, your address, your phone number, where you work, who is your mama alive, where your mama and them at, are they behind the preposition, or where are they? Because inquiring minds want to know. And then who knows, maybe even spend some time with you just to see. But you're not going to be around my children if they're not talking. I'm going to tell you that right now. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, you're welcome. Always happy to have you. Chase says, this is how I feel. No one has a right to change my baby's diaper that isn't their mother or their father. Safety of children are deserving for us to be overly cautious. And I agree with you. But remember, it does take a village. And although it would be ideal to have it where only the mother or the father was the one who did any diaper changing or bathing and things of that nature, children do go to daycare. There are daycares, public and private, that children go to, and those things have to happen because mommy and daddy have to work. And so that's how that goes. So a great idea, but not necessarily feasible in every situation. But let's talk more about older children. But when I think about it, Chase, it's the woman a lot of times who would be left with the child, and so she might have an infant. Nobody my age, but but she might have an infant that can't talk, that a man would be around. And so yeah, you're absolutely right. We have to take the precautions. I would not let somebody who I was dating change my child's diaper or bathe them. Not doing it. Not not
Yeah.
not not happening. Yes, girlfriend. Welcome back, girlfriend Peggy.
Hey, well, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm one thing I wanted to add also was the reason why this topic came up as well was because you always hear women says, "Oh, I don't want her around my baby. I don't want her around my children. I don't want." They haven't even met the woman. They haven't even taken the time to meet her, to see who she is. The child hasn't spent time with them, so you don't know if she's a bad person to the child or a good person to the child. You know, if they've come back and say, well, she mistreated us, she didn't let us have dinner before we went to bed, or she spanked us, or she did this or that, with no reason at all, without even meeting of the woman, they already are crying foul play as if the woman is the worst woman that ever walked the face of the earth. And so I'm like, I don't see videos. I don't see any receipts on these women mistreating children like that. That these women are constantly saying, I don't want her around my children," because I think it comes from a place of jealousy. They really
Mm.
don't want the child to spend time over there with him and her because she'd rather him spend time with the children at her place because some quote unquote other spending of time can go on,
Oh
and they
yeah.
don't loose. You know, they don't want to let the other person loose, and you know, they throw any kind of obstacles in the way, not to let that child be over there with the death. That's going to deter him from spending time with the other woman.
Oh, in
So
other words,
I just want to
it's
say,
for blocking. Is for blocking. She's blocking. She
mm-hmm,
want to make sure that she do some blocking. She want to make sure that she keep the apple cart upset, things in turmoil and out of order. She like to keep the pot stirred all the time, and then uses the children as
mm-hmm.
a pawn for her
Mhm.
yeah, her evil ways.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
She haven't even met the woman, so you don't want the child around her. Why? That could be your best ally. I mean, she may be the one encouraging him to get the kids, to spend time with the kids, to let's take the kids somewhere to go to Disney or whatever. That's your opportunity to have free time to do things that you want to do or to have a little time to yourself. So why are you fighting so hard and you have no reason to not like the lady?
right. And especially when you haven't taken the time to vet the person, get to know the person, or anything,
Right.
it starts
Mm-hmm.
off right away
Mm-hmm.
as a protest. And
Mm-hmm.
so, or what is that all about? So I'm just saying. But so, what are the criteria? What are some of the things that we would want to make sure that we know about this person uh, before we say, okay, yeah, y'all can, you can take them with you to Disney or or anywhere. What would be what would be your criteria?
Like I said, until I got a chance to meet her face to face and actually just have a conversation with the lady to get some type of impression about her. I mean, I know people can act and they can put on and they can sing one way, but you can pretty much get an idea what type of lady she is once you meet her. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
said, you can't judge a book by its cover all the time, but most certainly sometimes you can. So
right.
I
And
don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the criteria would be. That you don't have any felony backgrounds, no pedophile in your background. I don't know. Are you in anger management? Are you in therapy for some anger issues? Because you definitely gonna get mad when my kids start aggravating you. Aggravating. So yeah, do you just pop off in an instant? I mean, there may be some questions you might want to talk to about.
yeah,
Or want
yeah,
answered. So I don't know what the criteria exactly would be, other than meeting her face to face and seeing what type of person she is.
yeah. And most of the time, your spouse, you know if they like ratchet, if they like trash, you know what they bring home. Chase says that you're right, Miss Peggy. And sometimes when people are in love and hurt, and when they break up, they do things secretly and out of spite, and the precious children to fight it out in the middle. Also, ladies, it's okay to get a little crazy on people, to let them know that you are aware and very cautious. It's okay to let it be known how much you value your child's safety. It is worth passion. It is worth being passionate about. It's worth letting a bitch know that you don't play. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. All of that. All of the above and then some. You know, but you don't want to. I don't want to show my crazy card too early. I want to talk to you first and have a nice conversation before you find out where my button is. Because all you have to do is this one little tiny thing to my baby, and then it's a problem for you and your mama and them. It's going to be a problem for everybody concerned. But welcome, Raw Talkers. Glad to see you in the building. Make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, smash the notification bell, all of that good stuff. Thank you for helping us grow. We appreciate it greatly. But I'm telling you right now, I'm thankful not to have had that type of situation where I'm concerned about it. And look, and if it's going to be a concern, guess what? You're not going. It's just not going to happen. On the days when it's your time for visitation, don't have nobody around my children until we get an understanding about who can be around them and what the circumstances are. And I think that's that's all you can do. Now, what happens when the kids are older? What happens when they're older and they can defend themselves? Look, don't come to me if you have a problem, because I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't help you if little Johnny kicked you in the shins because he didn't like the way you was treating him, But girlfriend Peggy is over there regulating. She is regulating tonight. You hear me? Oh, and the night is young. The night is young. Listen, we got about a few more minutes because yes, hold on. I like to play with company. I like to play and have fun with company. So if you're in the building, let me know. Hi, Jane. How you doing? Always good to see you, baby. Always nice to see you. And, I feel you. Hold that thought. I'm going to tell you. You got to be a protective parent. I know it is hard for me, as young as I am, to see this little tiny print on this screen. It is I'm away from home, so I'm not at my oh, look, hey Jeffrey, I just love that that your picture shows up. Thank you so much. Well, I dropped my glasses and broke them, so I can see that this is going to be a lovely night. I'm gonna tell you what, we're gonna cut this thing short and let it do what it do. We are glad to be able to be back with you at least this week and have spent a little bit of time with you. Girlfriend Peggy is working hard over there, trying to keep that superstar happy. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I say, I think he needed the burp. He got the burp out. I think he okay now.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can get these two kind of play together. You go with him.
Okay. Well, they're over there doing their thing.
Take him back over toward his crib. Okay, let's see if that works. Let him roam around for a little bit. Keep an eye on him too. She's gonna keep him occupied with the ball. That might work.
You know, you have to keep them busy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They off their routine today. Mm-hmm.
They're not the only ones who are off of their routine. one day I'll be able to reveal why I had such a time today. And while you were gone, I dropped my glasses and broke them. So
Oh
now,
no.
thank God Dollar Tree is right down the street.
Oh
And I
yeah,
can
yeah,
replace it.
right.
I don't have like serious glasses. But anyway, girlfriend Peggy, so we were talking about that. I'm, I don't know where you stand with that, but I'm ready to move on. And unless you had something else you wanted
Oh, I was just saying, if sisterhood is so wonderful these days, and women supporting women and women power and women, you support me, I support you is going on, then why not support each other when it comes to these children? You know what I'm saying?
to. Yeah,
Because if I'm gonna date a man with children, then I should expect that the children are going to be around him sometime where I may have to be present. So if I
yeah.
care for that man, I'm going to open heartedly welcome his kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to be good to those kids because they're going to go back and tell daddy what I'm doing and how I treat them. Of course, I want that to be a good report. So why would I mistreat the children? Why would the woman mistreat the children if she loved that
That's
man and she I don't
I
think
don't
that.
know why
Yeah.
people do what they do. You would think that, but that's logical. That's, that you would think that that's sensible and logical and everything, but people are not that. People are not sensible and logical. People are mean and spiteful. People are jealous and
Mhm.
envious. And if that person is at all jealous of the time and attention that this man has to give to their children, because when the mother calls, when the mother of the children calls and says this is what's going on, no matter what he's doing with you, he has got to stop what he's doing and go see about his children. So sometimes it can be
Mhm.
a real issue in a relationship as to where you rank. What is your level of importance? So he's going to stop what he's doing to go and take care of his children. And I can tell you something, a person, a man or woman that gives more time and attention to someone else's children than they give to their own has a problem. I have a problem with that as well. But anytime you get into a situation with a person who has children that are younger than just adults, and even sometimes as adults, when something comes up, they got to leave you, sweetie, and go see about their children. So there's a lot of different issues that arise as a result of being involved with a person who has children. And the younger they are, the more challenging and difficult it can be. So you have to come to some sort
No.
of understanding early on.
Mm-hmm. But again, the only way to
Mhm.
do that is to meet the lady and come to some type of understanding
Yeah. Um,
before you
you
can
know,
start.
I I think I spoke too soon when I said I never had that situation. In fact, I did have that situation. It's been so long ago, and it was so easy for me to take care of. I guess I have forgotten that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Annette. Yeah, but it did happen to me when I initially met my husband. He had a 1-year-old child, and so that meant that I had to be comfortable with him going to see that child, going to be alone with that child and that child's mother on a regular basis, and consequently anytime he wanted to have the child with him, there was a possibility that I would be there too. And we worked it out. We worked it out, and there was no meeting. Um, she met me, but there was no vetting. There wasn't like let's get an understanding. I need to know who you are and all of those kind of things. I was just somebody else that he was dating, and she wasn't concerned about me or her child. But as time went on, and then I became the wife, it got to be a lot easier. It got to be a lot easier, and they were very protective of him. They did a great job of protecting him, her and her mother, and so over the years they got to know me, and it was just a regular thing for him to be with us or be around us or travel with us. It was, he was family and I was family, and it worked out. It doesn't always work that way for anyone or for everyone, but yeah. I forgot all about it. So I was the one on the other side. I was the interloper. I was the one who was coming in, but nobody vetted me, child. Nobody asked me anything. And it was all right. It worked out fine. And he is a wonderful, handsome, successful, well-adjusted adult today who still affectionately refers to me as his mother. But he knows who his mother is. He has a great relationship with her. There's no slighting of her by being, affectionate or loving towards me. It's understood because that's the way I've always been towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Chase. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. And so, yeah, that's how it worked for me. Girl, you'd be surprised the number of people who have children who want to date somebody who doesn't have children. That's always interesting to me, how they can have children but not want to be bothered with anyone else's children. But that's another story for another time, I suppose. I don't know. How's that baby doing? What's he doing now?
Yeah, he's right here playing. They right under me playing. So they close by. They close by.
Well, thank you, Chase. That's very sweet. Oh, listen to her. What is she doing? She the boss lady over there, ain't she? She running things. But if you don't have any other point to make in regards to that, girlfriend Peggy, we can call it a night because you're busy.
Yeah, I just wanted us to touch real quickly. We wanted to come in after Mother's Day and talk a little bit about that Mother's Day expectation. Hey, are we what can we expect from our children these days? Is a phone call good enough? Are you expecting flowers and candy and money and gift cards and shopping sprees and a new car or a new house? What are you expecting from these kids as the years go on?
A trip.
You're getting let down and disappointed.
Yeah, like it's Mother's Day too, commercial, because we missed that Wednesday after Mother's Day when we wanted to talk about it, and and it was just like, is Mother's Day overrated? Is it too commercial? Are you is it crazy to expect all of those things from a made up day? I don't know. I think that everything is going to extremes now. And people just they just expect more. For example, now you can't just be pregnant and have a baby. Now you got to have a baby shower, and your baby shower has to look almost like a wedding. With tables, the decor, the theme, the colors. Okay. And if you don't, and then after the baby shower, now you got to, or before the baby shower, then you have a reveal, or they do some combination of a reveal and the baby shower. But there's just like a lot of pomp and circumstance. I can remember a baby shower being your girlfriends got together on a Saturday afternoon and they brought you some stuff that you was going to need for that baby, some diapers and receiving blankets and little toys and shit like that. And so But now it's got to be a party. You got to have a major invitation. You got to have a DJ. You got to have a theme. You got to have balloon arches and tables set up and chairs decorated. I mean, you got to go all the way now. And that's how that's done. I've been watching what the young people are doing for prom. And this one young lady, did I send it to you?
I think you did. The dresses, the prom dresses, and the guys, and the dogs, and the lions, and the llamas, and everything that they taking pictures with these expensive cars. They really going over the top.
All the way.
Oh my God.
But this young lady had her entire house, all the way around the house, was tented. They came in there, they transformed that place into the most elegant, beautiful, over the top setting you've ever seen. Just a whole, I can't even express how far out they went for prom. She should have had the prom at her house, because I guarantee you that it was better than any place that they had for them to go to prom.
Right.
They spent some money. And people in the comments were saying, if they're doing this for her for prom, what happens when she gets married?
Right. Yeah. It's going to be twice as big.
It is just unbelievable. And so people are doing everything now to the extremes. I'm not, I'm surprised Mother's Day isn't more extremist than it is already.
Yeah, because like I said, I think Mother's Day, for me, my one daughter, she, sent me a Happy Mother's Day text message that morning, which I saw, at some point in the day. But normally I talk to her every day, 2 or 3 times. She on my phone early in the morning. Mother's Day, she didn't call. It's 6:30 in the evening, and so I pick up the phone and I call her and I chit chat with her. She still didn't say, well, Mom, Happy Mother's Day, thank you, I appreciate you, or nothing like that. We just normally chit-chatted, and, I asked her, did she get my text as well, Happy Mother's Day, and that was pretty much it. So I'm like, she's like, well, Mom, we don't put too much into Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day for you. And I'm like, where, when? Like,
what you talking about?
I appreciate you, Ma. I love you, Ma, every day. How you doing? Yeah, but the other daughter, she bought me gifts. She bought me a gift. One, she cashed out me some money actually, and then she gave me a gift set, bed and bath gift set, which I thought that was great. That was beautiful. That was perfect. I don't really expect anything much, but I do expect a phone call on Mother's Day to say Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. I appreciate you. I think that's the least I can expect from my child. And likewise, in turn, because they are mothers too, I'm gonna say Happy Mother's Day too. But they not my mother. I'm their mother.
Right.
So, but I don't know. That thing is just kind of like, should we expect anything at all?
Well, I don't know if you can help what you expect, especially if traditionally, for years you've been getting something. Have you?
I usually get a little something. Yeah, I usually get a little something. Yeah.
Yeah. And this time, no, I don't know. It was something different about this year. I didn't get anything from anybody from Mother's Day either. I got a phone call, and 3 out of 4.
You got how many calls?
3 out of
calls
4.
Out of 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what happened to that last one. I don't know what happened to that end baby.
Yeah.
There it is.
Serious question. What would you say to a first one? Of course, Happy Mother's Day, but like I said, from a first-time mother, she has an infant. There's no expectations at all she can put on that child at that point. They're, not responsible enough to acknowledge that she's even there. So, you could just wish her a Happy Mother's Day. That's all we can do to all mothers and stepmoms, and aunties that play moms and grandmoms that play moms and all that stuff like that. You know, any mother, any woman that has roles in children's lives and the shaping of their lives, their minds, emotions, and stuff like that, take care of kids, you know, pick them up, have a significant role in their life. You wish them happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You know, a new mom or old mom. Yeah.
Jane says flowers.
From her son always. Yeah.
Always.
And that's nice. Flowers is nice. Yeah. Flowers
That's
is a nice Mother's Day gift. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's it's a significant acknowledgement, you know, because for somebody to call you or text you, that's okay. But you know, to take the time to pick out flowers, order flowers, send flowers, or bring flowers shows a different level of how you are regarded and how you are appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
I just all of the holidays I just have to let them go, or else I will be sour and disappointed and bitter all of the time. Absolutely, positively, all of the time. All the time. Because you know, I don't get all of that. You know, there's no great outpouring of you know, gifts or, you know, that sort of thing. My feelings would be hurt all the time. You know, Valentine's Day, mess around and expect something for Valentine's Day, my feelings will be hurt, honey. Hurt. Thank you, Jay. You know, for Christmas, oh, hurt. Mm-mm.
No, well, I don't do Christmas and, you know, Valentine's Day too much with my kids. I wish them happy Valentine's Day. I don't expect nothing from them on Valentine's Day. I really look at Valentine's Day as a lover's day, you know.
Right. And me too. And if I look for that from a lover, I'm going to be hurt, sad, mad, bitter, and disappointed. So rather than looking for that or expecting that, I don't. And it's just like, hey, don't wait till Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or any of those other kind of whatevers to be nice to me. I need for you to be sweet and nice and all of that to me all the time. You know, and because I'm telling you, if I mess around and wait for that, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be, you know, just bitter, just my lips poked out all the time.
No, I'm not me. Like I say, I'm not a extremely big gift giver. I don't give a lot of gifts. It's hard for me to keep up with friends' birthdays and stuff like that. I don't expect nothing on my birthday. I really don't. If I get something, I'm surprised about it. I'm really surprised. Christmas, I feel like I'm paying bills all year round. I'm making sure you got things you need. I'm cash out your money through the year. That's Christmas. Don't expect nothing big. Don't expect, wrapped up gifts and all that other stuff. Yeah, don't put that. It's not gonna happen because, like I say, I feel I'm doing it and giving all year round, constantly. You know, I'm working for you. I'm here for your children 24/7. You know, I'm doing what I can do. I'm good with not getting nothing, but don't expect nothing.
Don't expect nothing. But if you love me, you can buy me some new $1 glasses from the Dollar Tree. If you love me, if you love me like you say you do, you can do that for me. That would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, but like I said, no, I mess around and and have my damn feelings hurt, child, all the time. So I just don't. I'm just like over it.
Yeah, all I can say at this point really about Mother's Day is the children are the gift. You know, they're our gift to us. So I don't think we really should expect anything from them. It was our choice to have them and bring them into the world. And, you know, we just have to love them and regardless if they grow up and be appreciative or unappreciative, it really don't matter because they're here. You got them.
Hello.
What can you do about it? So don't get into feelings about it. Don't get in your, don't feel no kind of way because it just may not happen. You can raise some of the best children, well-mannered, best jobs, make a lot of money, and you still not get appreciated and loved and shown love or flowers on Mother's Day. And then you got some kids that they go overboard. They buying their moms new houses and new cars and extravagant gifts for Mother's Day. So if you get those type of gifts, it's a great thing. It's beautiful.
It's a great thing. And let me just say this about that. I don't have any doubt that if my children were financially in a position to do that, and I needed that, like mama needs a new house, so we want her to have, I would have it.
Yeah,
I would have it. They would give it. I would have it, hands down. No questions asked. Period.
Right. If they had it,
If they had it, then I would. Have it, And so, there you go. Look, this is how I have to read the thing like this. I have to cover this eye so I can. Oh, okay.
Glasses from TJ Maxx and a few dollars more.
And they're cuter. And they're cuter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Headed over to TJ Maxx. First thing.
Okay.
First thing to get cute. Thanks, Jane. Jane said, "Look, if you just got to put on some damn glasses, at least get some cute ones." Damn. All right, Jane, I'm with you when you're right.
I just got my new glasses. I'm so excited and happy about my glasses.
Yeah, now your glasses are real glasses.
You heard?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're expensive glasses too. I wanted a pair of really
why
nice
don't you tell everybody what kind they are?
And I'm happy.
What kind of glasses are they?
Versace.
Yes, baby. That's
Versace.
right.
Yeah, some real authentic ones. So they really cute and expensive, and I love them. So I'm definitely going to wear these more. I've worn these glasses more than any other pair of glasses I've had in the last 5 years. Usually I have those glasses on maybe 3 times a year. So yeah, I'm loving my new glasses.
Yeah, and they're good for you too. They're good for you, so you can see. Don't hate the dollar glasses.
Don't hate on the dollar
glasses. They're cute. Okay. Yeah, some of them, they're cute. They're cute enough. I'm gonna tell you what ain't cute. Not being able to see. That's what not cute. So if I can put on a pair of ugly, rusty, beat up glasses and see and keep from running into the wall, I'm wearing them. That's what's up. That's what's happening. Oh, TJ,
you notice I don't have to lean into the screen to read it.
They love your glasses.
Love those glasses, Miss Peggy. Thank you, Chase. Thank you. I love them too. I'm enjoying them. Yeah. He said TJ Maxx had nice glasses and clothes.
Yes, I read that. They have nice clothes. Not for me.
Before I would be all leaning up in the screen. Y'all will see it, the color of my pupil. I mean, you're just looking and seeing everything because I'm trying to read the comments.
And it's okay. It's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But we're happy you're there. Y'all are kind of quiet tonight, but I see you in the building. Thank you so much for being with us. Make sure that you go to YouTube and like the show after it goes up. We appreciate it. Like, comment, share, hit the notification bell just so you'll know when we're on, and we would love that. Go to our Raw Talk page on Facebook and make sure that you become part of Raw Talk there as well. As always, it was lovely being with you. It was lovely being with you. What does Chase have to say, Peggy? Peggy, you're in charge of reading the screen tonight. What does Chase have to say?
It says you're welcome. I love hearing y'all's point of views. Also, sorry, I am probably driving y'all crazy, but thank you.
No, not at all.
Not driving us crazy. Not at all.
No, look. Exactly. Did you know Jeffrey was here? Peggy, did you know Jeffrey was here?
He's in the building. No, I didn't know Jeffrey was here.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, Jeffrey. All right.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Jeffrey, I told him we're gonna have to get Jeffrey's son on the show. He does a show with Disney and he travels all over the world doing different things. So we want to see if we can get him to come on the show and interview with us.
Oh, yes, we would love to talk to him and hear about his adventures. For absolutely sure. Definitely. Good.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, we love it. So y'all have a wonderful, good, safe week. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Remember to be careful out there. Don't drink and drive. don't
Memorial this weekend? When is Memorial?
I thought people celebrated this weekend because Memorial Day is always the 30th of May.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 30th.
Well, this week is the 26th.
Yeah, so that would make it come it would come in the middle of the week, and you don't celebrate it after it passes by.
Oh,
you know, people who have real jobs and who go to work, I think they're off on Monday. So I think that's for the holiday. But if not, whatever you do, enjoy it, be safe, have a good time. We're out of here. Good night, girlfriend Peggy.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.